Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. Let's find out what is going on the Forex economic calendar for today. One of the most important data we got already released for today, and it is German CPI. This data were released in line with the expectations, in line with the previous reading as well. 0.3% is the German CPI. The next very important data are the PPI from the US, and those data are scheduled for release at 2:30. Market participants expect a drop in producer price index from 0.7 to 0.3%. Then at 6 p.m. there is a short-term energy outlook. So of course we'll take a look at this as well if you are the crude oil trader especially. And at the 8 p.m. the key event of today is the FOMC meeting minutes from the last Fed meeting. As you possibly remember, it was just 1 week ago. So those are the most important data releases for today. So because of the German CPI data, let's just switch to the technical part of our analysis and take a look at the euro-dollar 4-hour chart. The euro-dollar 4-hour chart is showing us a very nice rebound from the lows located at 1.0448. So this is the technical support, of course. And if we zoom in, we can clearly see that the last technical resistance and the swing high, which is located right here at the level of 1.0618, had been violated. So we got a new local high. Nevertheless, we don't have any close above this level yet. The local high was made at 1.0629, but this looks like a pin bar. All right, so we should expect this market to be very susceptible for any bearish activity. Momentum is strong and positive. It's still at the level of 60 points, so it's not that bad in the terms of the momentum. Nevertheless, the whole movement from the lows of the October, the 3rd of the October, the low was made. This movement here looks very much corrective in nature. So it looks like this movement will soon be terminated, and we will go back to the downtrend, because the downtrend is still present in the background. Local high 1.0629, and the technical support for today, the intraday technical support, might be much more important than the last swing high. 1.0589, this is the daily technical support. Let me just give you guys a few more because that might be a kind of important. 1.0520, and of course the low of the big candle down, 1.0483. so this is the outlook for the euro dollar. Because of the data from the energy outlook data for today, let's take a look at the crude oil. Let me just play with my chart a little bit so we can have more data here. The crude oil, a 5-minute chart looks bearish intraday, and the 4-hour chart looks pretty much like a range trading, right? So what do we have here? The first thing is we want to know how much we will trace from the low of 81.57. So that's a pretty nice decline. Let me just find my price range tool so we can see. There you go. This is the high magnet. This is the high 195.02, and this is the low. That's 14% move just in 28, and well, that's not even 2 weeks. All right, so 14% down. Oil is 14% down since the highs of the September, right? So let me just get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. Now what we want to see is the Fibonacci retracement, of course. So Fibonacci retracement of the recent movement to the upside. Of course it must be the other way around. and the Fibonacci retracement is roughly around 38%. So that's the 38%. Oh, maybe let me just move it a little bit here, so we now see this. There you go. 38% was rejected. Then we have been consolidating just under the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement, 86.69. Plenty of the times this level has been tested, but right now it looks like the market is trending in a very, very narrow range. The upside is limited by the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement. The downside is limited by the 50 periods moving average, located roughly around 85.08. All right, so there is a very high chance for this market to break to the downside, because the prevailing trend is up, but the immediate trend is down. So this is the correction. Maybe there is another wave of the correction just boiling in during this horizontal movement. Momentum is at the level of 48.76, roughly around the level of 50 as well. So it's hovering around this level. Neither bulls nor bears are in charge of this market in the intraday and the very short-term time frames. All right, in the larger time frame, the trend is up, and the medium trend, the immediate trend, is more likely down. So that's the crude oil. Let me just take a look at another market. We are going to talk about the one that we didn't spoke about just lately, and it's going to be euro to the Japanese yen. Why I've chosen this market, you will know in a minute. Please take a look at this. Euro to the Japanese yen, right, has bounced from a very, very important level. You can see it here. So right now we are back inside of this very big consolidation, right? So we are just trending roughly in between 156 up to 158. Okay, so that's the range on the on the euro to the Japanese yen, and it is the situation with the most of the Japanese yen pair. This is our trend line. So this is what I wanted to show you. It is a very important trend line because it looks like the market participants has been testing it already at least 3 times, and it's always been rejected. So as long as we trade below this trend line, the outlook for the euro to the Japanese yen remains rather bearish. All right, so recent high was made at 157.99. Okay, that's the technical resistance. The other one is the high from the October 6th, 2023, 158.21, and there is one more located at 158.42, the high from the October the 2nd. So you can take a look here to see how big these technical resistance levels are apparently. So we need to have a rather strong movement above this zone, strong movement above the short-term trend line resistance in order to continue to the upside on the euro to the Japanese. Of course, there is a very strong level here of the technical resistance. Let me show you right now. This, let's say this level, and one more which is a little bit not this one, I don't want to move this one, and the one just a little bit below, which is roughly around here. Okay, so that's another strong zone for the resistance zone for the bulls, right? So it's not that easy to break higher on the euro to the Japanese yen just now. So please, despite the fact that the momentum is positive, the momentum is quite strong, please notice that we can change this situation very, very quickly if we don't see any sort of the movement to the upside, all right, on the euro to the Japanese yen market. Very interesting market, very promising market. Nevertheless, it's still hasn't decided where it wants to go, and the bears are apparently gaining some sort of the edge over the bulls right now, as they are keep pushing the bulls out of the away from the trend line resistance right now. So they might initiate bigger movement to the downside soon. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.